Hey there, folks. I'm so sorry that I haven't put anything out for like 2 months, 3 months. So I'm gonna be rushing through some intros that I originally wanted to do something fancy for, just to get the ball rolling again. This first one is a series that I'm very excited to get into. It's called Love or Lust. For some reason, it's a Star Fox fanfic in which Wolf O'Donnell, and indeed all of Star Wolf, are vampires. Not only that, but they turn Krystal into a vampire and kidnap her. As General Pepper would say, "Fruit ball." This is fanfiction theater still, a celebration of naive writing and all of its foibles, flaws, and unintentional hilarity. Krystal is attacked by a criminal until Wolf saves her. Seeing that she's fatally wounded, he converts her into a vampire and tells her that she must remain grateful to him. But when he tells her to feed on Fox, can Krystal obey her savior-turned-master?
I don't know.
Can Fox save the team and their allies when Wolf captures them?
Note, this is an odd story that I probably won't get done before the end of October, but I hope that you like it. As a fair warning, not all of my Star Fox fanfics will be connected to each other, so don't be surprised when my other stories don't mention the events of this one. Now, since that's cleared up, let's get started. Chapter 1.
Not like I'm going to remember this crap.
Saved by Wolf. The night sky was
I've
up.
been saved by Wolf. How swell.
The night sky was up and the streets of Corneria City were silent.
Corneria.
Or rather, Corneria. Or rather, they would have been silent if not for footsteps echoing through the night. Those footsteps belonged to Krystal, who had sent a transmission to the team to pick her up. Earlier in the day, she had been lowered down to Corneria in order to fight some gangsters who had stolen some art from the museum. When the fight was over, the Cornerian army retreated. What's that?
They're always doing that.
Yeah. Is somebody riding a horse in the background?
No, I have footstep. I had that one saved. Since the beginning. Since I made this soundboard, I was like, I'm going to put that there for this fan fiction.
When the fight was over, the Cornerian army retrieved the art and gave Krystal her reward. It was just a part of her job, so she didn't mind. Why would she mind getting a reward normally?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Why was Krystal walking down the street, you may ask? It's because Fox promised that he would pick her up near City Hall. Considering how late it was, she didn't expect anyone to still be up, not even Slippy. Not even Slippy. However,
Slippy is always up late.
She sensed that Slippy did a lot of meth. However, she sensed that someone was behind her. She was inches away from City Hall, so she wouldn't be in trouble for long if Fox lived up to his promise.
All right.
The vixen whispered to herself.
I'm almost there.
Before she could go any farther, a voice rang out behind her.
This is just some thug.
Give me all your money, lady.
Krystal turned around the moment she heard that voice. The voice belonged to a gray fox who was wearing a business suit and holding a knife.
Simon Zimmerman.
She said.
I see that you're all alone.
Simon said.
I suppose that you're waiting for your teammates?
That's none of your business.
Krystal dryly said.
Oh, don't be like that.
Simon said as he approached her.
All I want is for you to come with me.
Why?
The Cobalt Vixen asked. The gray fox chuckled.
I want the boss to lock you up. After that, we'll ransom you off and make thousands. If Star Fox doesn't comply with our demands, the boss will have me put you on a railway so that the team could suffer losing you.
So you have a snidely whiplash mustache.
We need a gray snidely whiplash font.
Sorry, but that's not going to happen.
Krystal said.
Who's going to stop me?
Simon asked. Without hesitation, Krystal kicked Simon in the groin. The fox then fell to the ground, moaning in pain. When he was down, Krystal tried to make a break for it. However, Simon was quick enough to grab her by her tail.
Let me go.
Krystal shouted, hoping that someone would hear her.
Not a chance, beautiful.
Simon said as he cut one of her shoulders with his knife.
He's good. Wasn't he
I know.
around?
Yeah.
He threw the knife.
Maybe he threw it. Maybe he threw it at her?
Yeah. Fox!
Krystal screamed into her communicator. No response.
Who's going to be the response?
Fox!
We can all do that.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's do an audience participation thing here. Let's all just do the no
Everybody
response.
be no response.
Okay.
Did we do it yet?
We did
You
it.
missed it.
Okay.
Missed it.
Damn.
Stop doing it, Drew. We're done with that part.
Okay, I'm responding.
Fox!
She screamed with her telepathy.
Fox, where are you? I'm being attacked by Simon Zimmerman.
I'm taking you back to the boss.
Simon whispered into her ear.
I'm taking you back to the boss.
Simon whispered into her ear.
No.
Krystal cried.
You don't have a say in this, Body Mead.
The
Is
gray
that her
fox
name?
whispered.
Krystal Bottomede?
Body mead?
I don't know.
But Dimiad.
Bodemiad?
Yeah.
Sure.
I just looked it up on stupid crap wiki and it's full of Dimiad.
Okay.
You don't have a say in this, Bodemiad.
The gray
Sounds like an
fox
insult.
whispered.
Taking you back
Boss!
to Hermione.
Please respond.
The vixen whimpered as she used her telepathy.
If you can't hear me, then you should have gotten my transmissions. Oh, if Slippy hasn't fixed the communicators, I'm gonna...
What's going on?
Zimmerman. Oh, I'm sorry.
Cram it up your ass, Simon Zimmerman.
A familiar voice rang out. Placing Krystal in a headlock, Simon turned around and saw a familiar, one-eyed, gray wolf.
Wolf!
Krystal said as she tried to tend to her wound.
Wolf done.
She's tending to her wound.
Simon smiled with admiration.
It's a bold move to like get cut in the middle of a mugging and like get out a first aid kit and try to patch it up.
She's a fox. She's just looking at it.
Yeah.
We're trying to put him up on a gurney. There's a bunch of people like bringing in equipment. No, stop.
But I've still got her in a headlock.
Save it, Zimmerman.
Wolf coldly stated.
I'm just here to collect the bounty on your head.
Then I guess you don't mind shooting her, too?
The gray fox said as he looked at his hostage.
Wolf, please just leave.
Krystal said.
I'm being mugged here. Butt out.
I'm not. Well,
Oh, Krystal said wolf just leave?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Okay.
I'm not leaving just yet, young lady.
I mean, I guess she knows he's a vampire and he'll go into a blood frenzy. That's from the synopsis. That's what I'm guessing. Wolf said.
She has a point, O'Donnell.
Simon sneered.
I mean, how bad do you want the bounty on me?
After a few seconds, Wolf took out his blaster and said,
This much.
I like to imagine he's like showing his disdain. He's like, this much. Wolf fired his blaster and the round When and the round went through both Krystal and Simon. From there, Simon Zimmerman's life ended with him screaming as he disintegrated into nothingness.
How much for Simon Zimmerman?
I know. It really felt like an integral part of this story. Before Krystal could fall to the ground, Wolf caught her in his arms.
Is Fox going to retrieve you?
Wolf asked.
I sent a transmission to the team.
Krystal moaned as she struggled to stay alive.
Fox told me that the Great Fox's communicator is broken.
Wolf put his hand on the vixen's chin.
It would seem that it hasn't been fixed yet.
Slippy didn't.
Krystal tried to speak. Wolf held the cobalt vixen close to him, comforting her as she was slowly dying.
Don't talk. You're just killing yourself.
Krystal felt oddly comfortable in Wolf's arms. However, something felt off about him. In fact, before he fired his blaster, Wolf's eyes were glowing yellow. Also, Krystal senses no heartbeats in Wolf's body. That was when she remembered reading about how several members of the Cornerian army were found drained of blood with holes in their necks.
Yeah.
So Spitfire notes.
I remember reading about something.
Spitfire notes the laser zapped through her but disintegrated Simon Zimmerman.
Yeah, what is up with that?
And it's also not a great strategy for Wolf, because what's he going to turn in for the bounty?
That's true, yeah.
She was acting as a silencer.
He's running around trying to like jar his. Damn it! No.
Well, that supports my theory that he was being dismissive, because he's like, this much, I'm going to kill you with a disruptor laser that's going to make you nothing but a pile of ash. That's how much I care.
Yeah.
I mean, like, meh.
I have no idea where we are in the story.
Some Cornerian soldiers, this is Krystal,
Oh,
that's,
okay.
that's you.
Okay.
Some Cornerian soldiers were
Or Cornerian
found
team.
dead last week.
Krystal moaned.
Was that your doing?
Not to toot my own horn, but yes. No.
Wolf answered.
Are you a...
The vixen tried to ask.
Say it.
Oh, whoa! What kind of vixen? Cobalt?
Oh yeah, is it with a cobalt
Which vixen
vixens?
is it?
Yeah,
Look,
please,
dear, it's a cobalt vixen. They say that they're native to space.
I know what you're going to ask.
The lupine mercenary looked at her.
So I can't answer you since you already know the answer. So you
Is that a rule? I didn't know that.
Yes.
sorry.
That's how answers work. Everybody
Sorry.
knows.
Academy rules.
Don't answer him. You know the rules.
If you're a wolf, you have to
I
tell
can't
me.
have Andros breathing down my neck.
Please help me.
Krystal pleaded as tears started to form in her eyes.
What do you mean?
Wolf asked, pretending not to know.
I'm dying. Do something.
The vixen could barely speak. Wolf simply let out a chuckle and said,
Very well then, close your eyes.
Krystal did as she was told, shutting off her vision.
That's what fox eyelids are for.
Oh. It shuts off their vision.
She could feel a gust of Wolf's breath around her neck. All the way around? Okay. all of a sudden, the cobalt vixen felt something sharp and pointed enter the left side of her neck. Still better written than the vampire interview with the vampire scene. Then, after that, the sharp object pulled out. The pain from having that happen made her scream in pain.
So he has one fang.
I guess so.
Great turn of phrase.
Don't
Oh, I wish that didn't happen. It's so funny to me. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Wolf told her.
It hurts for a little bit, but you'll start to feel nice.
Oh, God.
Krystal shrieked.
I feel awful. It hurts. Why do I hurt so bad?
That's your wounds healing up, little blue.
Wolf said.
And your heart is stopping. After that, you'll feel nothing but hunger. You're welcome.
What else?
And I got snacks.
Krystal asked.
Don't you understand nothing but hunger? What do you mean, what else?
What else?
It's all hunger. It's... To put it bluntly, you owe me for this and for what happened at Sargasso. Sargasso.
Misha says, whenever I scream in pain, it's because of the pain. Wolf smiled.
Also, you might hurt so bad because you just got shot by a laser that disintegrated a man.
Yeah, I was confused why she asked. She's like, why does this suck? Well, you know, you're supposed to.
I was just doing my job at the time.
Krystal whimpered, the pain still present in her neck.
As a punishment for that moment, you must remain grateful to me.
Wolf said.
Why?
Talk about gaslighting. He shoots her and then kills her, turns her into a vampire, and she's supposed to be grateful to him.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She did ask him. I mean, you know. She asked.
Some part of me just wanted to save you from Zimmerman.
You did a shit
The
job.
lupine said.
After all, I highly doubt Fox would let me go without thinking that I was the one who tried to mug you, then hold you for ransom.
Krystal couldn't help but giggle. Oh, God, the pain! It's funny. She was still in pain, but she felt slightly better. It was like Wolf said. It would be painful, but she would feel better.
It is as the prophet said.
That tracks.
Wolf said, yeah, Wolf said.
Laugh it up now, but remember this. You must stay out of... The musts are not working with the voice I'm doing here. But remember this. You must stay out of sunlight as much as possible. You must avoid garlic. You must control and satisfy your bloodlust. And you must remain grateful to me, like I said.
All of a sudden, an air wing flew down near them.
That's our wing.
Fox is here.
Krystal said.
I guess that I should help you to him.
Wolf said. Fox hopped out of the R-wing.
Wolf, what are you doing with Krystal? It's time for us to go now.
Relax. Relax, pup.
Wolf snorted.
She's okay. Some asshole tried to mug her, so I helped her.
Is that true, Krystal?
Fox looked at her.
Yes.
The Cobalt Vixen nodded.
Well then, I'll take you back to the Great Fox.
That voice is so infectious, the Vulpine said as he led her into the cockpit. Before they flew off, Krystal caught a smell. It smelled like something tasty.
Oh!
But she ignored it. While she was glad Wolf saved her life, she was still startled by this fact. He had made her a vampire.
I can't believe he did that. Like it was nothing.
That's startling.
Well, I hate to keep harping on this, but I'm dead.
The Cobalt Vixen had no idea what to tell Fox. She was scared that he would see her as a monster. However, knowing Fox, he would accept her for who she was. After all, what was the worst that could happen? Note, if you were expecting this to be like Twilight, too bad. This is more like Dracula or Legacy of Kain. If you're wondering why I'm writing this fanfic, I'm just doing this to show Krystal and Wolf in a mentor and apprentice relationship. I don't doubt that they are just enemies, but this is fanfiction after all. As the story goes on, the team will become suspicious of Krystal. But don't worry, she can handle herself. Until next time, guys, peace.
Oh, you thought this was going to be like two little Twilight books? Too bad! This is like
We need a
Dracula,
counter.
man.
Every time they say, well, this is fan fiction after all, in the author's note, I feel like that comes up a lot, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, it's fan fiction. Come on, I'm going to put Reba McEntire in this weird Bible crap. It's fan fiction, baby. Lucy Goosey.